Hey everybody, it's me, Miss Cris, and I'm here with my Fresh Off the Hook Monday. It has been a little bit since I've done it, so I got a few things to share. I've been crocheting up a storm, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first little guy I think I actually finished 2 weeks ago maybe, but I didn't really have anything to share, so I didn't share him either. This is him. It's a little alien guy. Little eye bulges out. And the purpose of this is it's an egg holder. Put your egg inside of it, a hard-boiled egg of course, and you can put it in your lunch pail, and it helps protect the shell from getting cracked and everything from getting in it before you're ready to eat it at lunch. I would also like to apologize for the background noise. We got some gaming going on over there. It's really loud. He's turning it down. You don't have to turn it down, dear. Oh, how kind of you. Thank you. Just never sound like we're in a war zone. Go, 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 go. Alright, anyway, this is my little egg guy. I'm probably going to make some more of these, but I'm modifying the pattern because the pattern that I found on Ravelry, it was good, but I really think you had to have the specific yarn or there's no way you would make gauge. So, my little egg eater dude. I have been making some pet beds. I ended up creating my own pattern. I can put a link down to that if you want. It's on my blog. I posted it for free. But this is the round one that I did. It has a little bit of a lip. They're a little floppy because these are only one level, but it's big enough for just a standard house cat. We do have a larger cat that would not fit this, but our regular size cat fits it just fine. But it's got, you know, double thickness on the sides to make it stand up. It's one layer in the middle, and then this came from one skein and I had some yarn left over, so I made an actual mat that could just go down for the pets. And I had some of the rainbow, so I did that. Then I had some of this earth tony, and this is just red heart yarn. I didn't want to obviously use like my really nice yarn, but it's a good acrylic and they're softer. And then I was able to do 2 more round ones again using my pet bed pattern that I posted. Now on this one, this one is for my cat. She needed some beds around the house since we moved last summer. There's a lot more rooms, so she likes to sleep and she'll chill out in different rooms. So I thought, oh, I'll make her some pet beds and she can have those. But this one I got to playing with puffy paint on the bottom for grips, because I would like to do some slippers, but I don't want to be making death traps for people. Imagine hardwood floors and crochet slippers. It's going to be like ice capades all over again, only with an ER visit. Anyway, I digress. I did 3 different ones here, and honestly, this one ended up being my favorite. I think it would work out better for grippy socks anyway because you're getting a little more texture. This one up here was my first one, and I tried spreading it on like as you would a paintbrush, and that didn't work out so well. This one here, I thought, oh, I'll make a swirl the paw print, and I tried to spread the toes, and that, so some differences there, but I'd read on, I think it was the Crochetville forums, that using puffy paint is good grippy material. So, gonna give it a whirl. And honestly, it feels pretty grippy. Now, the reason I want to do this is on one of the nightstands in the basement. She'll get up there, and I thought, well, that would be nice, but it was sliding on her when she got up there, so I didn't want her to. It could have ended poorly for her. Alright, now that I've rambled entirely too long, I have no idea how many more of these squares, but I have a total of 19 or 20 now. I made 1 or 2 today. I made 1 today. Lunch at work. So, still making these. Trying to get a big enough donation to send those off to Cybele. I would like to have at least 50 to mail, but honestly, if I could get the 25 or 30, I'd be happy. Then the last item I made were these fingerless mitts. It has the cabled owl in them. I actually did them for a challenge. So these are Ravenclaw house colors, blue and bronze. I think they turned out really well. I followed the pattern, excluding the color change in the wrist and the edging. Oh, and I knocked one row off because I thought it was getting just a little too long. It would have been down another ½ inch or so if I would have kept going. I like the trim that I use because they were wanting to do reverse single crochet around the top and the bottom. I thought that might be a little hard on the hand since I want to use them at work and I type. So I thought I would go with the slip stitch chain 1 edging, and I think it turned out really good on the cuff, but it kind of flared, see the fingers? Kind of flared the fingers out just a little bit. I mean, it's not horrible. Obviously, it's not bad. But I think I might just go with a slip stitch around so it would actually cinch them in a little bit rather than flare them out. But I do think the pattern turned out really well. I did a review of the pattern on my blog, and so I will link to the review because that also gives you a link to the pattern, and the pattern is on Ravelry, so if you're not a member of Ravelry, you wouldn't be able to use that link, so I'm going to let you stair-step your way. If you are a member of Ravelry, though, you will be able to use the Owl Knit link on my blog. So, pretty sure that's all I got. Been stitching up like crazy. I want to get a donation for pet beds done, and I want to get the squares donated to Cybele. Yeah. I have been working on some Special Olympics scarves. Hopefully I'll get a couple of those done in the next week or two so I can get those mailed off. I have on my thing, because I'm doing Crochet Concupiscence's 12 for 12 challenge, which is 12 charitable donations, 12 months. My interpretation is I will do 12 good donations, like good size, good quality donation. Not necessarily one a month, just when I have them ready. So there will be a total of 12 for me at the end of the year. And that's really not huge. It's going to be a minimum. I can see myself doing more. Let's see. Oh, I made some hair bows, but I don't even know where those are at. Those are somewhere in my daughter's room. Yeah, I think that's about it. I did craft a couple things. I'm trying to decide on which to send to my swap partner. So we'll see. Should be mailing those out this weekend. So other than that, that's kind of... Oh, one last thing. Down in the doobly-doo is the list of all the Fresh Off the Hook family members. Be sure to check them out. There are a lot of talented individuals who share their work weekly or every other week, whatever the case may be. If you're interested in videos like this, then I would say definitely check out the links down below. Have a great night, everybody.